Happy May long weekend, everyone. Bonnie Henry says we can start to expand our circle a little bit, but still be socially distant. So today we're going to do everything cooked on a barbecue grill. We're going to do some kebabs that are going to be a ginger sesame kebab, a little bit of sausage on the grill, some bacon wrapped corn. What else we got going? Potatoes, carrots, and then finally we're going to do a baked s'more to finish off for dessert. Well, let's get started by getting the kebabs marinating. So you can use chicken, beef, pork, whatever you like. And you're going to put a little bit of sesame oil inside, a little bit of soy sauce, about a half a lemon. Lemon has a citrus in it that will break down the meat, so you don't need to use a tenderizer of any sort. And brown sugar, maybe about a half a cup of brown sugar, a little bit of grated ginger, and maybe a whole head of garlic chopped up. Can be fairly coarse. Here we go. Let's give this a stir, and that's it. This is a good thing to do the day before. It will give you more flavor if you do that, if you let it sit. But if you're not doing it the day before, just a few hours is good. This is what it looks like. This has been sitting the day before I made it. I've soaked some wooden skewers in water so they're not going to burn. And we're just going to put about 4 pieces onto each skewer. Hey, this is going to make up the protein part of our barbecue. We've got some mild Italian sausages, and we've got some beautiful ginger sesame kebabs ready to go. And now we're going to prep up a little bit of bacon wrapped corn. Now corn goes well by itself, bacon goes well by itself. You put the two of them together and it's a great combo. I've soaked up some wooden skewers, so just going to push that in to hold the corn. I'm going to twirl that around. Maybe one more piece for good measure. And that's all there is to it. You can do these up the day before. If you're going to do them up the day before, just make sure you put some saran wrap over top to keep them from drying out. And then you can cut off the excess of the skewer with a sharp knife or a pair of scissors. Now we're ready to make a little bit of spuds and carrots. I like using these metal containers. You can find them in any supermarket. They're super cheap and they're a great structural thing for on the barbecue to cook any veggie you want inside. So let's put some potatoes in. A few more there. A little bit of carrots on the top. Can't forget the onion. A little bit of butter on the top of them. And then finally, a bit of pepper, a little bit of salt, and any other seasonings, fresh or dry, that you want to add in. And then all you need to do is take a layer of tin foil, and these are good to go on the barbecue. Now, what's summer without a little bit of s'mores? My GoPro died on me battery-wise, so I think you're going to get the point of this pretty easily. These same aluminum dishes that you get hold exactly 6 graham crackers. You start with a layer of chocolate chiplets or any kind of chocolate that you like, followed by some mini marshmallows, and then more chocolate to finish it off. We're going to take one of these, we're going to kick it up a little bit. If you like Reese's peanut butter cups, just put a few dollops on peanut butter. That's going to melt in and be absolutely outstanding. We've got one with peanut butter, we've got one that's just traditional au naturel. We're going to cover the top of them with graham crackers. Then all you need is a little bit of tin foil over the top, and you are ready to s'more. You can do these at home any time of the year. You can do these in the oven. You're not going to pick them up and hold them by your hand, but you just dish them out with a spoon, or who knows, maybe just share one of these with someone you really like, and you just get your spoons and you have at her. Now the first thing that's going to need to go on the grill is going to be the spuds. They're going to take roughly about 40 minutes. You can start them off right on the bottom grill, after put them on the top. Check them after about 30 minutes. If you pull back the tin foil, you just check with your fork and see if they're cooked. It depends on the barbecue and the temperature. This one's running at about 350, 375 right now. And when you're about 15 minutes out, it's time to put the corn on the top. So if you have an upper grill, put your corn on the top part. That'll give a chance for the bacon to render down a little bit. We'll finish the corn off on the bottom eventually. When you're about 10 or 15 minutes out, time to get the sausages and the kebabs going. We're getting close now, a little bit more to go. I've moved some of the stuff that's all cooked up to the top, and probably a couple more minutes and we'll be all set to serve up. So here you have it, folks. We're all set to go. We've got our kebabs, corn on the cob, sausage, potatoes, and carrots. These trays are really handy and easy to use. You can find them at Home Hardware. They come in 8-foot, 10-foot, 12-foot lengths. You just cut them to size, and you can use them for kindling up at your campfire afterwards. But this is a simple way to go. You can put one of these trays on whoever you've invited over that's socially distancing from you, and they've got their feed, and however many people, you can just scale up how many boards you need to serve it on. It's just that easy. It's going to take about 20 minutes for your s'mores. So when you're about 20 minutes out, make sure you get the barbecue up to a nice hot temperature. About 400 degrees is perfect. Stick them on the top rack if you have a top rack. Close it up. Check in about 20 minutes. Pull the foil back. It should be nice and melty and gooey inside. Well, I got the s'mores out just in time. We've had sun, wind, rain, pretty much a typical May long weekend. So these s'mores, they're perfect just like as is. But if you got kids and you want to really give them a good treat, a scoop of ice cream on top will work. For adults, you can take a little bit of Bailey's or Kahlua, sprinkle it over the top, and you are all good to go. Hope you're enjoying this May long weekend. Bonnie Henry has given us a little bit of freedom. Let's not upset her. I wouldn't want to get on her bad side, and let's make sure that we take advantage of expanding our circle, but expanding it in a safe way. Thanks very much, and enjoy the rest of your long weekend. Please click subscribe now for my newest cooking videos. A printable recipe and ingredients list can be found on my blog page. You'll find the link in the video description box. Thank you, and have a great day.